Atlantis, a lost civilization or an ancient myth, a lost city beneath the ocean, an advanced civilization wiped out in a single day, a legend that has haunted humanity for over 2,000 years. This is the story of Atlantis, the greatest mystery of the ancient world. Was it real, or was it just a myth? And if it did exist, where is it now? For centuries, explorers, historians, and dreamers have been captivated by the idea of a civilization lost beneath the waves. The sheer scale of such a loss, the idea of such advanced knowledge vanishing in an instant, it sparks a primal fear in us, a reminder of the fragility of our own existence. Join us now, as we dive deep into the legend of Atlantis, exploring the ancient texts, the scientific theories, and the tantalizing clues that suggest this lost city might be more than just a myth. Our journey begins over 2,000 years ago in ancient Greece. It is here that the philosopher Plato first committed the story of Atlantis to writing, not as a work of fiction, but as a cautionary tale, a warning from the past. Plato described Atlantis as a mighty empire far ahead of its time, a beacon of knowledge and progress in a world still shrouded in shadow. He spoke of its magnificent palaces, its intricate network of canals, its technological advancements that seemed to defy the very laws of nature. According to Plato, Atlantis existed 9,000 years before his time, a staggering figure even today. He describes a vast island larger than Libya and Asia Minor combined, located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, which many believe refers to the Strait of Gibraltar. This island, he claimed, was ruled by 10 kings, descendants of Poseidon, the Greek god of the sea, but their power, their prosperity, was not to last. Plato tells of a people corrupted by their own success, their ambition turning to greed, their wisdom to hubris. They waged war on their neighbors, seeking to expand their empire, to bend the world to their will. It was then, Plato writes, that the gods intervened, unleashing their wrath upon Atlantis. In a single day and night of unimaginable terror, earthquakes tore the island apart, volcanoes erupted with apocalyptic fury, and the sea, as if angered by the audacity of man, rose up to swallow Atlantis whole. The once great civilization vanished beneath the waves, leaving behind only whispers in the wind and the faintest echo of its former glory. But was Plato's account a true historical record or simply a philosophical parable, a warning to future generations about the dangers of unchecked ambition? If we are to entertain the possibility that Atlantis was a real place, a tangible civilization lost to time, the question arises, where could it be? The answer, like the legend itself, is shrouded in mystery and speculation. Over the centuries, numerous theories have been put forward, each with its own intriguing evidence and passionate proponents. Some believe Atlantis lies somewhere beneath the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean, its ruins hidden beneath miles of water, lost to the darkness and the pressure of the deep. The very name Atlantis seems to point towards this vast body of water as its final resting place. Within the Atlantic, certain locations have emerged as particularly strong contenders. The Azores Islands, a chain of volcanic peaks rising from the mid-Atlantic ridge, have long been associated with the legend. Their volcanic nature aligns with Plato's description of Atlantis's fiery demise, and their remote location fits the narrative of a lost civilization swallowed by the sea. Another candidate within the Atlantic is the Caribbean region. The Caribbean, like the Azores, is prone to seismic activity and boasts a history of volcanic eruptions. Some researchers point to the presence of underwater structures off the coast of Cuba as possible evidence of Atlantean ruins, though these claims remain highly contested. And then there's the Bermuda Triangle, a region of the North Atlantic shrouded in mystery and infamous for unexplained disappearances. Some speculate that the strange phenomena associated with the Bermuda Triangle could be linked to the lost technology of Atlantis, its powerful energy fields disrupting ships and planes. Moving away from the Atlantic, some historians propose a compelling link between Atlantis and the Minoan civilization, a Bronze Age culture that flourished on the Greek island of Santorini, formerly known as Thera. The Minoans were a sophisticated people, known for their advanced architecture, their art, and their mastery of seafaring. Around 1600 BCE, a cataclysmic volcanic eruption devastated Santorini, burying the island in ash and triggering a massive tsunami. The eruption and its aftermath bear striking similarities to Plato's description of Atlantis's destruction, leading some to believe that Santorini was, in fact, the inspiration for the legend. Venturing further afield, we encounter the Richat structure, a prominent circular feature in the Sahara Desert of Mauritania. Known as the Eye of the Sahara, this geological formation, measuring roughly 30 miles in diameter, bears a striking resemblance to Plato's description of Atlantis as a series of concentric rings of land and water. Proponents of this theory argue that the Richat structure could have once been a coastal region, later swallowed by the desert as the climate changed. Chapter 3. Was Atlantis more than just a city? As we delve deeper into the Atlantis enigma, we encounter theories that push the boundaries of conventional thinking, suggesting that this lost civilization was far more than just an advanced city. Could Atlantis, some ask, have been a cradle of knowledge so profound, so far ahead of its time, that it defied our very understanding of history? One enduring theory posits that the Atlanteans possessed technology far surpassing our own, technology that allowed them to harness energy in ways we can only dream of. Some believe they mastered the power of crystals, using them to channel energy for everything from transportation to communication. Others speculate they unlocked the secrets of anti-gravity, building flying machines and harnessing the Earth's magnetic field. Intriguingly, the idea of Atlantis as a technologically advanced civilization resonates with ancient astronaut theories, which propose that extraterrestrial beings visited Earth in the distant past, sharing their knowledge and influencing the development of human civilization. Could Atlantis, some wonder, have been a colony established by these extraterrestrial visitors, a beacon of advanced technology and knowledge that was ultimately lost to time? This theory, while controversial, finds support in the ancient astronaut hypothesis, which points to the sudden rise of advanced civilizations around the globe and the unexplained technological feats of our ancestors. Proponents of this theory argue that the myths and legends of many cultures, filled with stories of gods descending from the heavens and imparting wisdom to mankind, could be interpreted as evidence of extraterrestrial contact. The idea of Atlantis as an extraterrestrial colony, while speculative, is not without its allure. It offers a tantalizing explanation for the advanced technology attributed to the Atlanteans and their sudden disappearance from the historical record. Could it be that the Atlanteans, having fulfilled their purpose on Earth, simply returned to the stars, leaving behind only whispers and legends of their existence? Even if we set aside the more fantastical theories, the possibility remains that Atlantis was a civilization of unparalleled wisdom and understanding. Chapter 4. What really happened to Atlantis? The enduring mystery of Atlantis lies not only in its location but also in its demise. If we are to accept the possibility that this advanced civilization did exist, the question remains, what ultimately led to its downfall? Was it a natural disaster of unimaginable scale, a slow decline into obscurity, or perhaps something even more enigmatic? One of the most prevalent theories points to a catastrophic natural disaster as the culprit behind Atlantis' demise. Plato himself describes earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and a devastating tsunami that swallowed the island whole. Given the volatile nature of our planet, it is not inconceivable that a series of natural disasters acting in concert could have wiped out an entire civilization in a matter of hours. The ancient world was no stranger to such cataclysmic events. The eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD buried the Roman cities of Pompeii and Herculaneum under a thick layer of ash and pumice, preserving a chilling snapshot of life frozen in time. Similarly, the Minoan civilization on Santorini was devastated by a volcanic eruption that triggered a massive tsunami, leaving behind only ruins as a testament to its former glory. Could Atlantis have met a similar fate, its advanced cities reduced to rubble by the unforgiving forces of nature? The possibility, while tragic, aligns with geological evidence and historical precedent. And yet the suddenness and totality of Atlantis' destruction, as described by Plato, continues to fuel speculation of a more extraordinary demise. Another possibility is that Atlantis did not vanish in a single catastrophic event but rather faded into obscurity over time. Civilizations, like all living things, are subject to cycles of growth and decline. Internal strife, environmental degradation, or simply the loss of cultural identity can lead to the slow erosion of even the most powerful empires. Could Atlantis have fallen victim to such internal pressures, its once vibrant culture slowly fading as its people lost their way? Perhaps their technological prowess, the very thing that set them apart, ultimately contributed to their downfall, leading to complacency, dependence, and ultimately, decline. The slow decline of Atlantis, while less dramatic than a cataclysmic natural disaster, is no less tragic. It serves as a reminder that even the most advanced civilizations are not immune to the forces of history, that progress is not linear, and that even the brightest flames can flicker and die. And then there are the more speculative theories, the ones that dance on the fringes of accepted history and challenge us to consider possibilities beyond our current understanding. Could Atlantis have been the victim of an extraterrestrial invasion, its advanced technology proving no match for the superior firepower of beings from another world? Or perhaps the Atlanteans, having reached the pinnacle of their civilization, chose to withdraw from the world stage, retreating to a hidden realm, leaving behind only whispers and legends of their existence. Could they have ascended to a higher plane of existence, their consciousness evolving beyond the need for physical form? The legend of Atlantis, like a siren song, continues to beckon us, drawing us into its web of mystery and speculation. Was it a real place, a tangible civilization lost to time, or simply a figment of our collective imagination, a cautionary tale spun by our ancestors? The answer, it seems, remains tantalizingly out of reach. Yet even if we never uncover definitive proof of Atlantis's existence, the search itself holds immense value. Perhaps in the end, the true legacy of Atlantis lies not in its physical remains, but in its enduring power to inspire our curiosity, to ignite our imaginations, and to remind us that the world is full of wonders, both known and unknown. The legend of Atlantis has captivated the world for centuries, and maybe one day, we'll uncover the truth. Do you believe Atlantis was real? Where do you think it was located? Let us know in the comments. If you love discovering Earth's biggest mysteries, subscribe to Secrets of Earth and hit the notification bell.